So I had a request on explaining or building the hero Xipho. Um, Understanding this hero as it is does not have an element. I mean, it's not wind, it's not ground, it's not water, and it does not fire. This hero is unique, similar to your main hero. This particular hero has sets that can either be Inferno or Chaos. With that, that's two different builds. Your Inferno set's going to be a crit hit attacker build, and your Chaos, if you were to use Chaos, it would be more of a tank build. So it'd be a lot of block, resist crit. Basically, you have the choice of a glass cannon or more of a tank build. With his sending skills, we see block is +2, so that would be in ties with your chaos gear if you were to run a tank build. And his +4 is crit rate, which would go with your inferno gear. So it's kind of a 50-50 build. Allows you to go either way. The Pierce is more for an anti-tank. Still not highly used in the game, but so we're going over how his other ascending skills are. So we have his normal attacks will splinter enemies, preventing them from being healed. That's a good skill. Doing so, you can kind of hinder the opponent that he's attacking. So being that it's a normal attack, that means he's not hitting 3 heroes at once. It's only when he hits a single hero that it does this skill. Only lasts for 2 turns. And his +7 skill places all friendly units under Fortress, which can absorb up to 20% of each hero's max HP. Last 2 turns cannot be dispelled. So this is more of a buff on your party. So this hero allows your team to last longer if you have him +7. It's kind of his +7 skill is almost kind of like a pet skill. We'll go over his natural stats. Hit 100%, crit rate 5%. Not a whole lot. Dodges a little bit, blocks a little bit. Kind of makes it to where he's not really heavy in any particular stat. So you can kind of build him how you want. Makes him universal. So if I were to build him, looking at his skill line at the top here, he's a magic hero, which means he's prone to physical damage. So physical attackers can do more damage to this hero than a magic hero would do to him. So that means that he needs heavy physical defense. So 1 jewel right off the top is going to be PDF. Secondary stat on that's going to depend on whether or not you're going to go Chaos or Inferno. If you went Inferno, I'd go PDF hit. If you went Chaos, then I'd go PDF block or resist crit. For your HP jewels, it would depend on which set. If you went Inferno gear, I would go HP crit rate. If you go Chaos, then it'd be HP block. Your attack jewels, so the round red ones, would probably be crit rate or hit, maybe a 50-50 on that. You have naturally high hit, so that's going to continuously increase as depending on your ascension of your gear set and also the runes that you use. So that's naturally high. I would probably put a lot of crit into this hero if I were to build it the glass cannon style. So Inferno gear, I'd run a lot of crit rate with PDF hit, and for your MDF jewels, that would probably be like a resist crit or a hit for your HP healed jewels. Chaos would be, like I said, it'd be HP block. Attack jewels would still be hit, crit. I'd probably go crit. Still go crit. Crit on all your red jewels. True damage crit. And PDF would be block or resist crit. And saying your MDF would be block or resist crit if you ran chaos. Your HP healed jewels would be block, and your HP healed would be block. On the Inferno gear, if you ran HP or heal bonus, whatever, that little teardrop one, that'd be crit rate as well. Just as try to squeeze out as much crit as you can. Pet skills are going to go on the same type of thing. If you go for a glass cannon build, you're going to want crit rate, you're going to want attack, you're going to want let's see what else. That's 2 skills. Be probably similar to this. Let's see. Yeah, you could run defense on it. Of course, you're carrying and Arcanium. Yeah, this would basically be what you would run for him. What I would run for him if I had Chaos gear on him would be this. Yep. And for your relic skills or your relic stats on that hero, again, I'd run, if I could, it'd be crit rate. No matter which gear set, it'd be crit rate. If I ran Chaos, I'd try to buff up your resist crit rate 12%, or resist crit 12%. If it's Inferno, then it would be a lot of crit, a lot of attack. It's 2 different builds, you know. So if you're gonna run attacker, you're gonna run Inferno. If you're gonna run tank, run Chaos. Depends on what your party needs. If you already have a heavy attacker in your party and you're gonna be using those magic sets for that attacker and not this hero, then you might want to build a Chaos build so that he can absorb damage. So, talking about magic sets, this one would probably be, if it's Inferno, a lot of attack or crit rate for your magic sets. If it's Chaos, then it's going to be block or resist crit. If it's Chaos, maybe HP. But that pretty much wraps up this hero.